This video is sponsored by PotownStore.com, the best place to get yourself some TCGO code cards. Whether you're looking for that last card to complete your online deck or just to get the latest booster packs in town, they literally have everything, and you can use the coupon code ZapDoesTCG for 5% off on your complete order. Then there's also CARDMARKET.com. This is a European platform where you're able to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. I personally use it every single day to get rid of cards that I don't need, to get the cards that I really need for competitive tournaments. Also, this video is sponsored by YourPlaymat.com. This is a website to create your own custom playmat. Ideal for the new season. Upload your favorite wallpaper or unique logo and they turn it into a beautiful playmat. You can get 10% off by clicking the link down below, and they ship worldwide, so definitely check it out. Last but certainly not least is DragonShield.com. There are links down below for Europe and US people all alike, and you're gonna be able to, of course, buy sleeves, binders, and deck boxes, which, of course, Dragon Shield is the best brand out there to protect those beautiful cards. The sleeves are very good. As you can see, they shuffle really well, and I definitely recommend everybody getting a couple of these sleeves. Thanks for sticking around with the commercials, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace! Sup YouTube, it's ZapDoesTCG here, and welcome back to our TCG video on my channel. Today we're going to be opening up the Silver Tempest Build and Battle Kit. We are here at the pre-release, and we're going to be seeing what we can pull from the new set, Silver Tempest. Silver Tempest releases worldwide on the 11th of November, and in this pre-release Build and Battle Kit we have a 40 card ready-to-play deck, and then 4 booster packs to, of course, see what the set is all about. Of course, Lugia is the mascot of this set, and there's a lot of great things about this set. Like, it's not that powerful like Lost Origin, but it still contains a lot of playable new archetypes. For instance, Lugia VSTAR and the Archeops on top of Regidrago. Regidrago has, of course, its attack, the Dragon Apex, being able to copy any attacks from Dragon-type Pokemon in the discard pile. It's not going to be too consistent, but it's definitely a fun archetype, and if people can find the correct 60 to play with it, maybe we'll see it at the top tables one day. So let's see, what is the pre-release promo? We have, of course, Archeops, Sunflora, etc., and it is a Sunflora. Unfortunately, not the most playable pre-release promo. I would have loved to find like Curlia or maybe the Archeops, but yeah, has a funky attack, Bright Beam, 10 damage, and you may discard up to 3 cards from your hand. This attack does 70 more damage for each card you discarded in this way. And the pre-release could actually be a very viable attack to utilize. We're going to be opening up this first to see which pre-release deck we're going to be making, and then we're going to be opening up 4 additional packs. Okay. Alright, so let's see here. We have Sunflora. There is some energy, psychic types. There's a treasure energy randomly. Raihan, Fog Crystal, then more psychic energies. What the hell? Ralts and Curlia. So this is actually a new way to draw cards. It's like Chinchino all over again. You may discard a card from hand, and then you can draw 2 cards instead. And it's also on the Gardevoir, this ability. So the refinement ability will be the new age of like Make Do if you've been playing Chinchino for a while. The problem I see here is that it has a low amount of hit points, meaning that Radiant Greninja can snipe it instantly. So I'm not too keen on the HP department, but it is actually searchable with Level Ball. Okay, capturing Aroma is actually, if Quick Ball rotates, maybe what people will gravitate towards this one, but it's flip a coin if heads, search a deck for an evolution Pokemon. If tails, you can search a deck for a basic Pokemon. It's a little bit coin based, so yeah, people probably will grab the Battle VIP pass instead. There's Fog Crystal, Valence, some Sunfloras, Clara, Gloria, Escape Rope, Cynthia's Ambition, there's a Arizu, Bugcatcher, and another Raihan, and a V-Star token. I don't even know if we will be able to find a V-Star in the packs here, but we have draw support with Curlia in the pre-release, so at least we have that going for us. Okay, so let's put him over here. Sunflora is our pre-release promo. We have 4 packs, and they're actually all the artworks, which is nice. So we have Alolan Vulpix, Regilecki, Regidrago, and Lugia. So probably the best cards from the set, to be honest. We have Alolan Vulpix V-Star, being immune from Pokemon with abilities with its attack. We have Regilecki VMAX, buffing up the damage output from basic lightning Pokemon. Regidrago, being able to copy attacks from Dragon-type Pokemon in your discard pile. And then Lugia, the V-STAR is probably the best card for an Archetype, to be honest, but with the help of Archeops, we're going to be able to accelerate special energies from the deck instantly. Let's open up the Lugia pack first. I don't know if we're going to be able to top what we already have. Like, the Sunflower is not the best pre-release promo, so maybe the luck is inside the packs. Another V-STAR token to get it started. That's our second V-STAR token. Okay, we have a Stunfisk. Let's appreciate the artworks right here. A Vulpix, a regular one. Snorunt, Fletchling, Ferroseed, Glalie, a Behemoth from out of this world. Then there is a Emergency Jelly. At the end of your turn, if this Pokemon this card is attached to has 30 HP remaining or less, you can actually heal 120 damage from it. So it's proactively healing. A little bit interesting because people can actually play around this. If you equip this, people say, oh, if I hit him, they're going to be healing 120, but it could be interesting for sure. Lantern, and the rare is Zeraora with free retreat. The Battle Claw, slapping 60 if it's an evolution Pokemon. We have a better Zeraora in the format with the one from Vivid Voltage. Regidrago pack. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And energy to the side. Let's see. Okay, we have another Vulpix, majestically walking around. Snorunt, Kling, Fletchling, Spinnerack, Lantern, Brandon. You can only use this card if it's the last card in hand. So pretty much like Archie's Ace in the Hole, etc. So or Maxie's Hidden Ball Trick. You can only use it if it's the last card in hand. Draw a card for each bench Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's. If we take a look at the format right now, a lot of decks have full benches. Think about Palkia, think about Reggie, think about the Comfies and the Lost Zone engine decks. So technically, Brandon will allow you to draw up to 10 cards, which could sometimes be a one-off. You can also search it out with Luminion. There's Altaria, a reverse Altaria, alright, double Altaria back-to-back, and the rare is Cobalion. Okay, so the Cobalions, Terrakion, Virizion, etc. will all work together, just like the Regis. You will see that, but this actually slaps 30 more damage to your opponent's active darkness Pokemon. So these are the pulls from my friend over there. So look like this, like Lugia VSTAR, beautiful, with the summoning star, getting of course those fantastic Archeops on the bench, and then the throwing coach Passimian character rare. Not too bad. These are great pulls. For now, we just pulled the Cobalion, so we still have 2 packs left, and then afterwards we're gonna be opening up 3 more booster packs after the pre-release itself. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, energy to the side. Let's get it going. We have Litten, which actually looks a little bit scared. We have Fampi, Rufflet, Fennekin, a Durant, which actually does not mill cards. What's happening? There's Lance. This is like the Ken Sugimori art. They're just looking at like Google, just typing in random wallpaper Pokemon and then slapping that Ken Sugimori art all over it. They should actually be better artworks in my opinion. But yeah, we have the Lance here, getting 3 Dragon-type Pokemon from the deck. Could be nice for the Regidrago deck, but it's supporter. Will you use a supporter to utilize that? Probably not, so not a big fan of the Lance. Fletchinder, Clank, a Clink reverse, and the rare is Rapidash. Rapidash is just like Volcanion EX back in the day. This from Steam Siege, who remembers the ability? This time around, it's a stage 1. If you discard a fire energy from your hand, you're actually slapping 30 additional damage with your fire-type Pokemon. So can this breathe new life into Victini, VMAX, or other fire-type Pokemon? Maybe even Radiant Charizard? Who can say, but Rapidash is an interesting one. The problem is it's not searchable with Level Ball, unfortunately, so 100 HP. On the other hand, you're safe from Radiant Greninja, Moonlight Shuriken Snipes, and this is also stackable, so for every Rapidash, you're slapping an additional 30 damage. I wonder if people will try this out. I have not put this in my top 10 best cards list because it actually just fell short, but it's definitely an interesting card to test out, Rapidash. And then, the last out of the bunch, our Regilacky pack. Alright, no V-Stars or V-Maxes for me quite yet. Alright, let's see what we have. There's a Smeargle with a colorful palette. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. You may attach any number of basic energy cards you find there to one of your Pokemon. The problem is that people will then gust that up. So there's a Esper. Look at this artwork, staring into your soul. There's a Dratini. There's a Chinchou. Metatite. As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon. So this is protected from Radiant Greninja, which is nice. There's Serena. Yeah, this is one, if not the best cards of the set, Serena. Definitely because we don't have EXs yet. Those will only come in February, and Serena is giving you 2 options. Either you discard 3 cards from your hand, up to 3 cards. You can also discard 1 if you want to, but then you can draw cards until you have 5, or you can choose the option to boss up a V Pokemon. So in specific decks, this can be better than, of course, the Boss's Orders, because sometimes Boss's Orders in the early hand will definitely clunk up your hand, and Serena is a draw supporter in those emergency situations. So a very, very great card. Next is Sigilyph, not that great. There is a Gym Trainer. I haven't seen this one. Draw 2 cards if any of your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn. Draw 2 more. So draw 4 if you're easily knocked out. There's the V-Guard Energy, helping out Blizzy to become a 330 HP monstrous Pokemon. Thanks to Cape of Toughness and the V-Guard Energy, could also allow Arceus decks to survive specific hits, for instance the Lost Impact. So a very strong energy. And the rare is Chesnaught V. Should that be hyped? Probably not, because of the fact that this is not a great card. Grass Pokemon are not that great in the format right now. Not only is Radiant Charizard going rampant, Gardenia's Vigor is not the most reliable energy accelerator. So in that sense, there's only slash 130. What could heal 30 from this Pokemon? Also, if it gets damaged by an attack, you can put 3 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. Super average V Pokemon, but yeah, that is my pre-release build and battle kit. Maybe I should play Sunflora and Chesnaught or whatever. We'll see what I come up with, but there's gonna be 3 additional packs coming after the pre-release that I'll be playing. So we'll see how far we'll be able to make it. Not the greatest cards, but we'll try to do our best regardless. So stick around for part 2 of this video. Okay, so as you can see, this is the deck that I was able to make. We had the build and battle kit. We're going to be playing Chesnaught V with some healing with the emergency jelly. It heals itself, it puts damage on the opponent's Pokemon. We can set up with a Smeargle. Sunflora smacks enough damage, and Gardevoir is going to be our main draw engine on top of like 3 psychic energies. These are all the supporters we had, so I slapped everything into this 40 card deck. So pre-releases are played in 40 cards. Decks, so instead of like playing 60 card decks, it's 40 card decks and only with 4 prize cards. We'll see what we're going to be able to do with this pile, but it doesn't look very promising. Round 1 and the pre-release is done. We were up against, what was it again? Rapidash with Gardevoir, and I started with Chesnaught, so very funky. I was not able to attack with Chesnaught whatsoever. It needs 3 energies, but I was able to rope into my first prize card, and then Raihan took the game over from there. I had 2 Raihans in deck, so pre-release adventures are very fun, but they are not too serious. But it's definitely great to have this experience with the brand new cards. Even though I had the Sunflora. Sunflora is like the worst pre-release Pokemon you can get because they like have Kirlia, Archeops, etc. Even Rapidash would have been better, but yeah, we'll see what happens in the next game. So yeah, apparently I was able to win the pre-release with a weird Chesnaught Sunflora deck with Gardevoir, and here is the prize support, 3 additional booster packs, and hopefully we'll be able to pull something better than the Chesnaught V. So the Lugia set is here. We're going to be opening up a booster box on the channel as well, so if you guys want to see some more Silver Tempest content, be sure to of course subscribe so you don't miss out. We have Noibat, Snorunt, Sandile, Fennekin, Murkrow, another Serena. That's great for the deck building. As I mentioned, Serena actually won me a game by gusting up a Lugia V and smacking it for a 1-hit KO with Sunflora. Super nice. Gym Trainer, Reverse Baltoy, and the rare is Regidrago VSTAR. Nice. That is better than the Chasnaught. So as you can see here, Apex Dragon, you're going to be able to copy any attack from any Dragon type Pokemon in your discard pile. Whether you're putting a Dragonite, a stage 2 Pokemon in your discard pile, you're going to be able to use those attacks from those Pokemon. Very interesting cards that could work with Regidrago VSTAR is of course the Hisuian Goodra VSTAR, Duraludon VMAX, and Giratina VSTAR are some of the Pokemon on the top of my head that could work with Regidrago VSTAR. We're going to be making, of course, these videos on TCG Online very shortly when they become available. And Regidrago VSTAR, very happy with this pull, to be honest. Even though it's not going to be like a tier 1 broken archetype, it's still nice to pull a VSTAR, and it's definitely better than Chasnaught, even though Chasnaught was crazy in the pre-release. Okay, another pack. Let's go. There's Ponyta, Dupider, Spinda, Phoebus, which is sleeping underwater, Candice. I don't know if this card is going to be any good because people that are playing water decks prefer Iridon all the time. Behem, Emergency Jelly, which was funny as a little tech card in the pre-release with Gardevoir. If you put this on your Gardevoir, opposing Gardevoirs are not able to do too much. Golbat Reverse, and the rare is an Earthen Seal Stone. Yo, I want to be telling a little bit about Earthen Seal Stone. You're going to be able to equip this to a Pokemon V, whether it's a V-Star, V-Max, or a V-Union, and then you're going to be able to utilize this V-Star attack. Star Gravity, put damage counters on each of the opponent's V Pokemon and put it until your HP is becoming 100. So that means you're going to be spreading so much damage across the board. And a fun fact is that if you have like a Drapion V or a Galarian Zapdos V, you could be utilizing this attack for 0 energies if you have the required specifications. That is something that people have been talking about over at Twitter. But Star Gravity, we'll see if this has some impact on the format because it is placing damage counters. So Manaphy does not stop this. And then the last pack of today's video is Regieleki, the Regieleki pack. Okay, you guys ready for the last pack? We have last pack magic, Litten, Rufflet, Fennekin, Durant, and Emolga. There's Professor Leventon, Dracloak, on top of Metang, Reverse Wailord, and the last rare is Hisuian Braviary. Okay, that's not great, but these were the price support cards that are pretty interesting. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's upload. If you did, be sure to let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Go check out my Silver Tempest content. We made a tier list already. We made the top 10 best cards of the set, and we've even did the top 10 best cards. So you're going to be seeing a lot more of Silver Tempest content over at the channel. So yeah, thanks for sticking around for this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to let me know by, of course, slapping the hell out of the like button with a Dragon Apex, and I will see you guys sooner rather than later. Peace.